Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And yes, I sound extra jolly. First of all, done lots of singing, always makes me happy. But second of all, no Emmy for the Parkles. They're Nemmysis, as my lame pun is, and will be on the title of this video. Have they met their Nemesis? People are enjoying the moment, people who are not Markle fans, because of course Thomas Markle won 2 Emmys for his work, and daughter who dumped her dad, no Emmys. And it does look as if the Hollywood dream is over for her and there has been. And so I have got the Tarot of the Abyss on the tarot table. It's a dark tarot. Are they staring into the abyss? Is the Hollywood dream over? What's the mood like in Montecito? They were trying very hard to push the narrative. Variety magazine said they were a shoo-in for the Emmy for the jockeys. I did a reading on it a while ago and I saw that they weren't going to win, so that's another reason why I'm feeling quite pleased right now. It's nice to be vindicated every now and then as a tarot reader. And let's remind you, while I shuffle the cards, the Tarot of the Abyss, that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion, it's all speculation. I read energy here for archetypal reasons. It's archetypal energy. Disclaimer in the box below. Let's see what's going on in Montecito today. How's the mood? Is there a panic on? What are they going to do? Were they expecting this award? So far, whatever money might have changed hands for that new talent agency hasn't really paid off, has it? WME. One more. And we're going to see what they're going to do next. How has it affected Harry? How has it affected Meghan, this particular blow? And what will they do? And is the dream over in Hollywood? It might have more serious repercussions than just in Hollywood, this bad moment. And we'll look at that in the next reading. But for now, we're going to focus on their careers as producers, as content creators, for those big names that they signed up with and have so far failed signally to deliver, haven't won any awards for any of the things, well, serious awards, bought and paid for possibly awards, of course, all my opinion. And we got the Hermit in reverse in this card. That's Harry. Harry in reverse. An article that I was looking at before I started this reading was saying Harry has to become a royal again. That's the only, it's the only way back for him. It's the only thing left for him to do is to become a royal again and go a royaling we will go. But I think the royals will say no. And the Hermit is in reverse. That is Harry in reverse, first of all. Harry and his shadow energy and his downfall. The Hermit, Virgo. It's, of course, bad advice in reverse as well. The Hermit card, not listening to your intuition, not following the right path, being led astray. And then, of course, third energy that comes from the Hermit in reverse is coming in from the cold. It's a bit like 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being in the wilderness. Can I please come home? Big energy. Situation in Montecito, mood in Montecito. What is going on? You got the 5 of Wands in reverse. It's a crushing blow with the 5 of Wands in reverse, because the 5 of Wands is all about competition and winning at any cost. And they have lost. It really is. It's about, scratching people's eyes out. I'm saying that metaphorically. I don't mean literally. In order to get to the top, do whatever it takes to get to the top. But it's turned out that other people have got to the top. People possibly with more talent or with some talent. I don't think the Parkles have any talent myself, except for self-promotion. That's my opinion, of course. What in particular is the problem in Montecito right now? Oh dear. Strength in reverse. That is them, as I say ad nauseum here on this channel. Harry and Meghan card, Virgo and Leo card. Them the power couple, but the power couple who is now in its negative energy. It's now powerless. It's now perceived as weak. It's also my codependent card. So look at them, they're codependent. Neil Sean did an interesting little YouTube thing about Harry wanting Meghan to go to Africa with him. If he's going to produce content for Netflix in Africa, then Megsy must go too. He can't manage on his own. Startling. But there it is. That's the codependent energy in that strings card in reverse. They're looking weak. They're looking finished, done, over. Leo, of course, is very dramatic. It's a film star quality when it's upright. When it's in reverse, it can be egotistical. It can be tricky. Can be difficult. But it's lost all its shine. That power couple lost their gloss, shall we say? Is it panic stations? Behind the scenes, the hidden energy, what's beneath the surface. Got the Queen of Cups. That's emotion. It's emotion. It's normally quite positive, the Queen of Cups, when it's upright. But for me, as a reader, and particularly in these royal readings, it's quite a nostalgic element to it. She's more of a looking back at the past and feeling sentimental kind of an energy than actually doing anything positive or decisive. And so I think looking back, feeling in her feels emotional about this situation. It's not panic. It's not panic yet. We're going to look at them individually and see how they're doing individually. There could be some degree of phoning people and tears and why me? Don't you love me? That kind of energy around with that Queen of Cups behind the scenes. What's the focus in Montecito right now? What is their energy on? I've got the Six of Cups. Ooh, the Six of Cups is the past and reconciliation. And what did we say with the Hermit in reverse? That the Hermit in reverse might be wanting to go home round about now. And I don't think that home is Montecito. Might be wanting to go back to the past, back to family, reconnect with old friends, reconnect with people he grew up with. Good luck with that. Given the energy of the readings that I have done recently, both looking at friends and family, brothers in particular, but looking at the past, there is this sense of nostalgia here in this card and what might have been. And also in this card, in the Six of Cups, it should have been different. Because the past is a place you cannot revisit. And they set off to California with such great dreams. And look how it's all turned out. Turned into a bit of a nightmare with that Strength card in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. A very public loss, the Five of Wands in reverse. Were they expecting to win this? Were they lobbying? Were they campaigning? What did they think it was a shoo-in? Yes, the Star. Absolutely. A lot was riding on this. All their hopes basically were vested in this one award. It's a biggie. They've got the silly Hollywood Critics Association or whatever it is that no one's ever heard of. That was announced just before the Emmy nominees were announced. So one suspects that the inside info had been sent out perhaps to people at WME. I'm just speculating. Told that, oh, by the way, despite all your lobbying, potentially, allegedly, speculating lobbying, you haven't succeeded. You're not being nominated, and you know, obviously, therefore, are not going to win. Got to win some kind of an award. Let's quickly make one up. Well, just about. But they really needed this. Their hopes were pinned on this. They believed it. But as it turned out, they were dreaming the impossible dream. What are they going to do next? What's coming next from this pair? Again, the Knight of Cups. Not again the Knight of Cups, but again this energy of emotional connection with people. I'm almost tempted to say a kind of a reaching out to people from the past, the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups there. I can still be Diana, I can still be she possibly saying, he possibly saying, I'm still the friend that was the forever friend from years ago. I'm still the brother that you love. There's messages. The Knights are action, but Cups is a kind of a wooing energy, is slightly manipulative, not terrible, but just we're in trouble here. We're sailing in stormy seas, this Knight of Cups, and help. I'm getting help from that card. Harry, how did this affect Harry, if at all? Does he care? Is this a big blow? Meghan promised him he was going to be a star. What's the thing? Seven of Cups, he still got his head in the clouds there, still deluded, still believes, still dreaming the impossible dream. With the Seven of Cups, that is very much dreaming the impossible dream. Still thinking that they can make fetch happen. He can go to Africa, he can drag Megzy there, buy her weave, allegedly, and do great things in Africa. Good luck. But he doesn't see reality. He's got no grasp of what this really means. According to the Seven of Cups, I'm reading energy, I'm reading the card, telling you what the card means. What does Meghan feel today or yesterday, whenever the news came out? How did it affect her? Four of Cups in reverse. This is the rejection card when it's upright, of needs not being met, of indifference, apathy, of people rejecting her. And she feels that people haven't fallen in love with her. And that's why we've got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups showing up as, I can still convince them. I just have to try harder. You have to try harder at the William Morris Agency. Make this thing happen. When it's in reverse, the Four of Cups, it means we can try again. We still got something. So they're both deluded. Very interesting. Give me another chance and I'll do better this time. Promise. Promise. Is anyone going to fall for it? But it looks like their self-deception continues there. I'm not getting Tower and terrible cards and, Ten of Swords and things like that. I'm not getting that energy. It doesn't seem to have dawned that this really is the end of the dream for them. Everyone else seems to see it. If you go and you look at the comments, you go and look at the articles that are coming out, this is a big blow, but neither of them seems to get it, which is quite terrifying. Their hopes and fears right now. And we have got the King of Pentacles in reverse. They are worried. They're worried about money in particular. They're worried about their ability to make big deals with that King of Pentacles. That perhaps big players are just going to close the door on them now and say, oh no, we're not interested in you. Grifters and talentless grifters, let's call them that. King of Pentacles in reverse, worried that Harry in particular is a failure, that he's not succeeding at his part of the bargain, whatever his part of the bargain going to California was, that he was going to be the big money earner. He was, because of who he was, the most popular royal and all the rest of it. It's in reverse. The Earth sign king didn't turn out that way, did it? So he's lost his shine. They've lost their shine, the star there. They've lost the crown. They've lost their ability to make big money deals. Worried that they might look like, and they're not worth taking a bet on, because the King of Pentacles upright, very solid. You'll invest. If the King of Pentacles tells you, invest all your money in this thing, oh yes, I will. Okay, thank you for that tip. The King of Pentacles in reverse tells you to invest in something. You're like, I don't think so. And they're worried about the, I don't think so aspect of things. So they're all worried, but they're not as worried as I thought they would be. Outcome. Is this the end of the dream for them in Hollywood? We got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is somebody who leaves a situation behind and travels over the sea. So it looks like someone is going to leave the situation because it's got too difficult. And we're going to look in the next reading and see who that might be. But it doesn't bode well. The Six of Swords is not a success card. It's a leaving card. It's things are just awful, stressful, painful, And so I'm going to pack my suitcase and go wherever the going is, going to Africa, going back to the UK, leaving somewhere. Somebody, it looks like somebody is going to leave. So as I said, this is not a catastrophe from their point of view. Even though they know that they have been dangerously weakened with the Strength card in reverse, they're now seen as wounded. Strength card in reverse, that power couple is wounded. They've lost a battle here, but they're still going to try their luck. They're still going to try and persuade people, convince people, sweet talk people with that Knight of Cups. Harry, head in the clouds, doesn't see it. Meghan, give me another chance. I can still do it. I can still do it. She's on the phone. She's trying her best right now. But they are worried, King of Pentacles in reverse, that the deals aren't going to come, that they're seen as damaged goods. Don't invest in these people, don't trust these people, don't rely on these people. Someone leaving, ultimately. And I say that in particular because of the Hermit in reverse, that my money is on Harry leaving, going somewhere else. And the only question is where. That's your reading. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.